O-Uchi-Gari. O-Uchi-Gari, it's a very good throw. A lot of people call it inside trip, just like in wrestling, got an inside trip. Very similar mechanism here. In fact, I like a lot of the things they do in wrestling. I do like to use here in this, even in the gi version. A lot of the things that they do in wrestling, though, I don't like going to your lead knee, etc. So some variations not as good, not as applicable for a gi situation here. So we're going to start very static in the same position there. Very simple. So we're going to use for grips, the basic grips. One is by the sleeve here, by the elbow. The other one is a regular grip. Okay. Now, this is, once again, everything in judo is about off balance. If you start with bad off balance, you're going to get a throw that doesn't have a high success rate. If you're good at off balancing people, you're going to get great throws, because they'll be very effortless. So off balancing in O-Uchi-Gari, it's about coming close to your opponent, and you're not pulling anymore. What you're doing here is bringing your hip, and you see how off balance he is there. All I'm doing is punching down here with this hand, so I'm punching downwards so that he's heavy on that leg. And here I'm gluing my elbows to my body and driving that way, okay? So this will cause off balancing to that side, okay? So you can see that he feels like taking stutter steps. The problem is for him, not me, is that if I keep this pressure on that side, I don't allow him to take those little stutter steps. He would be more likely to fall. As far as your stepping goes, I take a shuffle step for this. So I'll start with my right leg here. I'm exaggerating, obviously. And this here will come back. So here, okay? Now, remember what I said. You don't want to be in a situation where your legs are close together for long, or if not at all. So this is much more of a stutter step, meaning as I'm moving the second one, the first one moves. And what I do is this here. I'm trapping behind that leg, and I'll sweep it. But I don't want to get over committed with this, meaning it does not really help the cause to go high and really try to hook deep. Because the more you commit here, the easier it is for him to do certain counter throws. And he will hit him, okay? So you want to skim close to the ground. And it's heel, almost heel to heel. Don't go too deep with it here because it doesn't add much. If you don't off balance, the most common situation always happens. The guy does this here, or this is what happens. Hook, he takes a step back, nothing happened. Okay? Now, this might be good to set some things up on the other leg. This is worthless when it comes to a throw in itself. So make sure that you're posting heavy on that leg here so that when I do sweep, he's going to fall. And O-Uchi-Gari requires commitment. It's not a throw here. For example, this would be a very awkward throw to hit somebody shorter than me, but I need to commit all the way down to the ground. So you're here, you're going to go here and go, right? Forward. When I do land, I land and guard, so you better keep your posture up in Jiu-Jitsu. In Judo, who cares? You could have driven all the way through the mat. I'm trying to just get the opponent here. But in Jiu-Jitsu, my commitment needs to be, balanced with my need to establish a good posture when I land. If I land here, or God forbid I land in some situation where allows this transition, it's not good for me. How do I drill that? You can get your grip there, and your Uchi-Kami will be this here. So, you can use that. I'm opening up here because I'm doing general Uchi-Kami, but you would close in Uchi-Gari. But this is the step, and over again, you do this step until you can get in there and do the throw itself. So here, big drive. Give that a try.